Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Man, I really vomit that intro out lately, don't I? Hey guys, what's going on? Jesus, man. Let's slow it down in the future, huh? Anyway, I can't slow it down now because I am joined by Fetty here on the channel, more appropriately NZT. Fetty loves Sarah playing the hottest new Graveyard deck going on in the game right now. Graveyard for me, guys, it's always been a rather intimidating win condition. I always think, okay, I'm going to give Graveyard a try. I think I'll have success with Graveyard this time, and then I never really do. Speaking of success, we got a Prince on the tower, but this version might just be the exception to the rule. It's Graveyard Freeze, but it's got the Prince in there. It's different. It's got a different feel to it, and I think you guys are going to like it a lot as well. So very excited to have Fetty here on the channel. We're in top 200 ladder live right now. How you guys doing? I set up my Christmas tree with, actually, my Logmas tree from last year. I set that up with my son tonight. I am usually not one of those early holiday people. No matter what holiday you celebrate, it's the same for you no matter what, right? There's some people who celebrate super early, and there's others who kind of just chill and wait for the week before or whatever, right, to get their gifts and celebrate their holiday. What about you guys? Which camp are you in? Early Christmas music or whatever you celebrate, or, you know, right there before? For me this year, it's bizarre. Usually I'm like a Scrooge. I'm not really feeling the holidays until the week or two before. That's it. But this year, excuse me. Here I am, and this week, I am all in, man. I am all in. I took I took my son and my child. What's going into me tonight? I took my son to a little Christmas theme park. It was amazing. He saw Santa Claus, a little scared. Santa Claus is, you know, I don't want to ruin it for anybody. Not safe for kids. But Santa Claus, when you visit the helper, the helper Santa Claus, it's just a creepy old man. Not always creepy, but it is a little creepy when you think about it, no? Like a 60-year-old man's lap, just kids, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too cynical about it. Anyway, guys, let me know how you feel. This year I am in the Christmas spirit. I'm really, really enjoying things with my son, and I'll try to remember to flash a few pictures from our recent excursion here. My son said, last little thing on this, Charlie said to me, Dada, this is so much more fun than Disney World. I feel kind of weird about that. Kind of conflicted. You know, we paid, whatever, $4,000 to go to Disney World with the flights and stuff, you know? And we paid about $40 to go to this little mom and pop Christmas fair with a merry-go-round and a carousel. Sometimes life isn't all about how much things cost, right? You can enjoy anything no matter what, even if it's absolutely free. A nice little reminder to you guys. Anyway, guys, hopefully you're all doing well. Here I blabbed through the entire first match of the video. We're going to see, I want to study some of his matches from here on out. I don't have a lot to talk about other than Clash Royale, but maybe a tidbit or two throughout the duration of the video. We go in with a naked Graveyard on the left. Now, we go, oh, look at that. Earthquake, Graveyard, Freeze. The triple spell combo there. Doesn't take the tower down, but it is going to take care of the majority of those barbarians. Maybe not the majority, but it does a lot of damage to them nonetheless. We go with did we just play a naked hunter there at the bridge? Obviously anticipating that royal giant that never came. We could be in trouble here, but I don't think we're gonna. We have log and cycle. We have prince and cycle. Even with the zap of the opponent, really not a big deal, I guess. We go with the EQ. Now we can just EQ log cycle in that left-hand tower, and this looks like it's going to be a victory here against Gabri, the first match of the video. There it is, Hunters in hand. Log is at the ready. Fireball comes down. Archer Queen takes, oh, wait a sec. 385 HP all of a sudden. Log comes down. No, a freeze. Earthquake will do it. We'll get the job done. I got a little worried there. Let's go in. Let's check to see where he is right now. 170th in the world. Be right back. All right, guys, here we go against No! It's Kamikaze, guys. Kamikaze's back. The giant double prince player who puts really just the fear of God in my heart every single time we see this dude, man. All right, here we go. Archer Queen against the giant prince. Nobody plays giant the way that Kamikaze plays giant. I'll tell you what, man. We're going to do something special. I don't know how... You know what? I want to do an hour of Kamikaze gameplay. One of those hour videos that I haven't done in quite a while, honestly, here on the channel. trying to make my content a little bit shorter because when I do long videos, the viewer duration, it's really low. Like, I'm talking if I do a half an hour or longer video, even the podcast, they get like a 40% viewer duration, which is really below my normal channel average. So it tells me that you guys usually don't like long content. However, I think switching it up every now and then is okay, right? Will you guys watch it? Will you commit to watching at least a half an hour of my hour-long video with Kamikaze? I haven't even asked him yet if he's interested, but, you know, let me know if you're interested in seeing it, and I'll try to make it happen for you guys. For me, there's no one else in the world I'd rather watch than Kamikaze for an hour. There's better players, no offense to Kamikaze. There's better players out there, and there's more interesting decks out there. But there's not better players at an archetype that only one player really plays. You know, kind of a, not to say that Giant Devil Prince is bad. It's just not that good to where he's the only guy in the top 200 every season with it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I want to see like what he does that's different. But anyway, I feel like he always beats my guests no matter what here on the channel. We went in with a graveyard push there in single elixir time. Only about, like 5 seconds, 4 remaining here. We do take a little bit of damage, but that Hunter's really putting in work here, guys, for us. I'm surprised we even kept that tower alive after that counter push. When you're playing any graveyard deck, you guys got to be careful of those counter pushes, especially in single elixir time. What just happened to him can happen to you, right? To Fetty, that is. By the way, big shout out to Fetty for coming on the channel. Good guy. Give me a lot of tips to share with you guys, a lot of insight, and he's obviously a big fan of the deck, having tremendous success with it. All right, so here we go. Prince is going to run right into that Giant. We stop the charge of the Dark Prince with the log, and again, we have that Hunter at the ready. Miner, meanwhile, is hammering away at the tower. Miner will single-handedly take that tower down. Fireball comes down as well. So we won't be in trouble here against Kamikaze. Here comes the graveyard. Kamikaze is just going to let that tower go. We go with the Prince in the left-hand lane. Shouldn't be an issue. We have Ice Golem in hand. We have a Prince in hand as well. So we go with the Prince. We use the, let's see, okay, a little bit of damage against the excess skeletons from that graveyard, a little damage against the King Tower. Here we go with the E-Wiz here, reloaded, 3, 2, and 1 second remaining. And here we go with the Archer Queen. Haven't played a ton of Archer Queen in this matchup thus far. A lot of value being had by the Hunter. Really selling me on the Hunter and the Freeze, obviously. Even on the defensive end, as we saw in the last match. I think once in this match too, maybe? No, I don't think so. Last match so far. So anyway, here we go. Graveyard is down. See, the immediate Graveyard is played to stop that Prince from getting a charge off against our Prince or whatever we had in the lane. And meanwhile, we do cast the Freeze. Ooh, get some nice King Tower damage there. I like how aggressive we get. Maybe aggressive isn't the right word, because it doesn't feel like irresponsibly aggressive, but I like how the tempo changes a little bit once we have one tower down, as we saw in the last match with the naked Graveyard, naked Earthquake, and then a naked Freeze to add to the nudity. So here we go. Gonna do 10 seconds left before triple elixir time, excuse me. And here we go. We have a global tournament coming out in 2 days, I want to say, about a day and a half maybe by the time this video goes live. I'm excited for it. I missed the last global tournament, man. They ought to have a ping or something, man. They ought to have like a notification. Global tournament is live. Do they have that? I don't get it if they do. Anyway, here we go, guys. Log comes down. That could have been a deadly push, but we had double Prince on the board. So double Prince Hunter gets the job done. Here we go. It's going to be Graveyard down. We go Ice Golem tank and eat that Prince charge. We have the, oh, look at that Freeze. It encompasses both of the towers and the Dark Prince. Zap comes down, but against our push on the Princess Tower, Earthquake comes down, getting more damage against Dark Prince, against the King Tower, and against the E-Wiz as well. Here we go. 25 seconds remaining in the contest. Fireball comes down. We have this 1-1. Do we go for the 3 crown or we just defend? We stay aggressive here with the Archer Queen, excuse me, at the bridge along with the Hunter. Gonna go ahead and use her ability. No, we're not. We go with the Ice Golem, pulling everybody back, recognizing there's only 10 seconds left. We also go with the Freeze. And here we go. We can end it. Oh, we get the 3 crown with 4 seconds remaining on the clock. Well done. Well done indeed to Fetty. All right, guys, going against Antonio. We are 170th in the world. Weren't we just 170th in the world? I don't think it updated here for whatever reason. Probably a little delay there. No big deal. So going against Antonio, do you guys here, probably maybe like 1% of you or less know who Young Dolph is, but he died today, man. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he was killed buying pastries. That really sucks. He was actually, for those of you who don't know, for anybody who cares, big fan of hip-hop, big fan of rap, big fan of all music, really. I'm that weirdo who listens to everything from you know, everything from classical to blues to hip hop. Just love music. I love music, rock, hard rock, everything, you know, death metal, you name it. I love everything. Country, I love everything. I'm that guy. Anyway, but I'm a huge fan of hip hop music, for rap, ever since I was a little kid, you know, and I was a big, massive fan of Young Dolph. My favorite song of his was actually featuring Megan Thee Stallion. I want to make sure I get the acronym right here. I think it's my favorite song. I love him so much I don't even know the name. It's RNB. Good song if you want to check him out. Anyway, yeah, was really bummed out about that. I just saw on Twitter. So again, for like 3 of you who care, RIP, man, that really sucked. Here we go, guys. Antonio playing Three Musketeers. My kind of guy, Antonio. My kind of guy, dude. All right, here we go. Freeze comes down. Look at that freeze. That was a nice freeze. Kill the bandit. Kill the barbarian barrel. We get 5 elixir out of the opponent, so that mitigates, or at least, you know, refunds us for the freeze cost. I like that play. You don't see that too often, because who runs Prince Freeze? Let's be real. So here we go. You guys liking the synergy of this deck yet? I'm a big fan of it. By the way, did you guys catch yesterday's video? Doing the Archer Queen cycle deck? Do you guys like that cycle gameplay? Kind of threw a shout out back at my man Buffaretti. A few of the comments from you guys wondering where he's been. I texted with Boof a few months ago, and he's doing really well. He moved, just spending time with his new child and stuff like that. But I know a lot of you guys miss him. He's a good content creator. He's on the channel a few times as well. Really a big fan of that guy. Anyway, here we go, guys. Hunter putting in work. The freeze on the Musketeers and the Bandit. And again here, really the Hunter and the freeze making a lethal combination on the defensive end. Meanwhile, we use the Archer Queen, the right-hand lane, taking care of those elite barbarians. And again, Antonio, top 200. My man is running 3 Musketeer pump with elite barbarians. Kind of like it, not going to lie. Kind of like it. Man, I should get Antonio on the channel. Antonio, you watching? Oh, Antonio. Here we go. It's going to be a freeze. Another very lucrative push there. And we get the Prince on the tower. 5 seconds left. It's going to be another victory, guys. There we go. EQ comes down. Some clever freezes in that match. That's for sure. I'll be right back in the next one here. I think we have time for one more. At least that's what Fetty's telling me. Be right back. All right, guys. Going against Nova King KNK. Don't want to be demonetized here. Here we go, guys. Let's see, last match of the video. Sorry for kind of the shortish video, but again, let me know on Kamikaze. Let me know on him. Zap comes down. Exciting gameplay here. Zap on the right-hand tower. Boom. Okay. He just went with the defensive graveyard. Nothing wrong with that to intercept the Prince, but we go with the Earthquake, but he had Bowler at the ready. Kind of, he must have had an awkward starting hand, the opponent. You got to figure, because you know, it's effective enough, 5 for 5 trade, but do you really go with the graveyard behind your Princess Tower as the best response? Must have had a weird hint. Anyway, it looks like a giant, potentially, graveyard deck here with the Bowler, but let's see. We respond immediately with a graveyard of our own. We have that healthy Prince. They're approaching the tower. We go ahead and use the ability. We use the freeze as well. We want this Queen. Did I call her Princess? We want this Archer Queen to clear out all these troops so we don't have to deal with a counter push. And you can see about a 1 or 2 elixir lead for the opponent. Nothing we can't handle here. So it's got to be Giant, the last card, right, in the opponent's deck? I guess time will tell here. They're kind of laughing a little bit to start things out. The Goblin laughing emote did not make Jax's top 10 make me want to quit the game emotes, or to be deleted from the game from that video a couple days ago. Really love having Jax on the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy those videos as well. It's fun to do ranking videos with a guest on the channel, right? So we get a second opinion all the time, and we can kind of push back and kind of interact with each other. So I've been having Jax on the channel. For those of you who missed it, I've been having him about once a week or so, doing ranking videos. So we ranked like the most toxic emotes that make us want to quit the game, or at least Jax. So here we go, guys. Going to be a Prince in the back again. This time, no Graveyard coming down from Kink. Graveyard coming down from us instead. Here we go. It's KNK. Ash, come on, bro. All right, so here we go. Earthquake. Did we cast the Earthquake, or was it just a Graveyard Log? Freeze. These 3 spells, interesting combination, you know? Or 4 spells, I should say. 4 spell deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count, boys and girls. Here we go, that Hunter putting in work there against the Giant. This deck is pretty well suited to respond to this deck. I hate going against this deck, Giant Graveyard. but we're pretty well suited to defend, right? We have the Hunter, obviously. We have all these spells on the offensive end, and we have freeze as well. Might just freeze here against the bats. We miss the bats. That sucked. If we had hit the bats, oh, I was gonna say if we hit the bats, the tower's down. The tower's down no matter what. Fetty has us covered. This victory goes out to Sarah from Fetty. Sarah, if you're watching, Fetty loves you so much they changed his Clash Royale profile name to your name. So that, my friends, is true love. Big shout out to my man Fetty for coming on the channel. Check out his player stats and profile thanks to statsroyale.com, and give my man a follow on Twitter. He slayed today, right? Undefeated video from my man Fetty, guys. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. I got 30% boost right now, my GFUEL code. 30% off your entire order in GFUEL. Use my code ASH at checkout. The link is in the description below. Big shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner as well. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys.